Welcome back to Snark and Spark. My name is Emily and today is Flossmas Day 11. I'm in a different place in my office. I'm actually sitting at my husband's side of our desk because my side of the desk is a hot mess. And I didn't feel like moving any of it. So you actually are getting a close-up of our bookshelf, one of our bookshelves. This is the messier one. The nicer one is obviously in our living room. This is the one in our office that is holding the rest of some of my books and some like crafty supplies. That's my husband's guitar. We got blankets, journals. That second shelf is all like journals and things like that. Yeah. Caden's computer. Doot. Yeah. My house is kind of messy right now. It has been suffering because I've been sick the last couple days, and so I have not done my normal like tidying up that I usually do. So it's I'm a little stressed out because my house is a little messy. So I'm gonna try and do some of that today. Today is Sunday. Today is our lazy chore day, essentially. Yesterday was very lazy. I didn't really do anything. I spent all of yesterday sitting on my couch watching the Thankmas stream hosted by Jacksepticeye. It was all day long. He just did a big charity fundraiser, and he had lots of several guests, other like gaming channels that I like to follow, like Markiplier. He also had celebrity guests. He had Jack Black came on. He also had Lindsay, I think is her name. Or Leslie Weintraub. She's a singer, a country singer. She came and performed. It was really cool to watch. Kaden and I ended up donating $100, and that was also beautiful. And again, I share that not because I'm trying to brag, because I'm not. I share because I feel very privileged that we are in a place that we can donate. And the charity that he picked this year was World Central Kitchen, and they travel all over the world, and they go to locations who are facing a crisis, and they are like first responders. They set up, and they feed people. They come in, they pass out food, they give sandwiches, they make meals, and they feed people who are dealing with these big crises. And like this year alone, you know, the big ones they did, the hurricanes that affected the different locations. I was like, Philippines, Puerto Rico? That's not right. I'm so sorry. I had it. But like Hurricane Ian, and then also Hurricane Fiona, right, were the big ones this year. They went to Ukraine and helped out during that big situation. They've also gone to help with the flooding in Kentucky. They go everywhere, and they respond to those big crises, because the last thing you need when you're dealing with that is to worry about where your next meal is going to come from. So they feed you so you can focus on the rebuilding process and getting yourself back on your feet and helping those communities. So yeah, that was really cool. It was really special for us. And doodle-doodle-doo. So I did that. I did stitch yesterday. I pulled out my Peacock Biscornu and I put 200 stitches in it. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the fabric. This is called Ice Blue. Ice Blue, 28 count Ice Blue casual linen. I don't have who it is, like who did the color. Let me see if it's on the sticker. I don't actually know. I know I got it from 123 Stitch, but I'm not sure who the actual fabric maker is. This is a 9x13 piece. And so yeah, I know it's really hard to see the actual stitches. You can see it when I turn at an angle, because the ice blue that the linen is, the color I'm currently stitching is 747, which is that really, really pale baby blue. So yeah, that's what I've got. This is a biscornu. It's going to be a biscornu. So this is all a repeating pattern. And honestly, right now, I have made 2 oopsies, and I'm just kind of fudging it. One, I have to go back and do it. There's supposed to be a row on top of these stitches right here of like 3 stitches, and I forgot them. So I have to go back and do those because it is kind of unbalanced. And then just last night, I messed up one of the stitches like right in here. It's over 1 too far, and so it kind of shifted everything else just 1, but because it's just 1 that it's shifted, I was like, nope, I'm not going back. I am not frogging all of that. So we're just fudging it. I don't care if it's off by 1. Like, that's not a big deal. I don't think you can tell. I couldn't even figure out what was wrong with it until like I actually sat down and looked back and was like, what's happening here? And then saw that it was off. So what is on the agenda? I've got a load of laundry going upstairs. Caden's clothes are currently being washed. We're gonna do that, do a load of laundry. That's what we do, Sunday laundry. I have to do a couple more loads than I normally would throughout this week because we are heading to Indiana this coming weekend, and there'll be more information on that. But we are heading home, so I definitely have to do a lot more chores this week. I have to do a lot more laundry this week. So that way we have clean clothes and we have the outfits we want to wear to the family Christmases that we are going to this weekend. It's going to be a very busy weekend. We're going to go do my family Christmas. We're doing my husband's family Christmas. So it's going to be very busy. I will be bringing projects to stitch on. I'm probably going to bring Peacock because Peacock is very easy to transport because it is such a small piece, and I've got it on this hoop. And the pattern is very easy to read. And so it is a good travel piece. It travels in the car really well, and it was really easy. I brought it to Thanksgiving, and it was really easy to pull out and just like work on when there was some downtime between like food and events, games, or whatever. It's a lot easier to bring than something like Hogwarts or Mimira, Lady of the Cathedral Woods Goddess, or even, because my cart's right here next to me, or even like this guy, like, because yes, these are individual motifs, but there are several colors and all of them pretty much have like back stitching now. So this does not travel as well just because it is a lot more detail oriented and finicky. So I want something that's simple, that's an easy stitch, and with the Peacock just being repeating motifs, I think it'll just be a little bit easier. So I think that's going to be my travel piece. I went ahead and pulled it out and worked on it as my like 100 stitches just for the past couple days because I wasn't feeling well, and it is an easy piece to work on. Plus it only had 400 stitches in it, and it still needs to get to 1,000. It still needs 600. So for my categories, it gets 400, but that puts it at 800. So it'll still need 200 more, you know, just things. I think that's pretty much all I've got. Like I said, I'm gonna do some laundry. My house is kind of a mess. I want to tidy a little bit. There's some dishes that need to be washed, but I am going to take it very easy because I am tired. I think that's really the only thing that is still bothering me. You can kind of hear a little bit of a raspiness to my voice now that I've been talking for about 10 minutes. I've just had a headache that just won't go away. Like that's, the nausea has finally subsided, thank goodness. My monthly business has calmed down incredibly, which is also fantastic. Let's knock on wood that it doesn't decide to have a flare up because I'm saying it's calmed down. That's my luck, right? But the headache and it's all up in my head, and I can just tell it's in my head. So the like sinus headache is like stressful because my brain just hurts, like my head, it's right here. So I know like it's all just right here across my forehead. It just hurts. So I'm gonna take it easy. I am gonna listen to my body, but I'm gonna try and do a couple dishes. And I am a huge proponent of, I set timers. I will set 10, 15, 20-minute timers. And when that timer goes up, I'm done. My brain works really well with that. I usually do about 20-minute timers, switch tasks, go work on something else. It keeps me motivated and dedicated. And my little ADHD brain handles 20-minute blocks really, really well. I can focus for about that long on a task, and then I can switch gears and go work on a different task. Otherwise, I will flounder and I will just kind of sit around and doom scroll or play games on my phone. But if I have that timer set, when that timer goes off, then I move on. And I usually will do a 20-minute productive timer, and I will go do dishes for 20 minutes. Or I will go fold laundry for 20 minutes. I will go tidy up for 20 minutes. And then I will set a 20-minute like free time timer. And then I will sit down and I'll watch 20 minutes of YouTube or Netflix, or I will take 20 minutes to read. And then when that timer goes off, I do another productivity one. So I know that that doesn't work for everyone. That is what personally works for me and what works for my brain. Try it. I don't know. See if that works for you. That's a little fun tidbit for me about me though. That's how I get things done, especially when I am not motivated to get things done or I don't feel well. I give myself a timer and then I go do it. On like a day like today though, where I'm not feeling the best, I will definitely reduce that timer. It'll probably be more of like a 10-minute timer because I don't want to wear myself out unnecessarily just trying to be productive, and Bryant won't like that either. So he hates when I push myself when I'm not feeling good, like hates it and will like get on to me for it of like, you shouldn't have done that. So Caden is in our living room watching Netflix. I think he's on a Pokemon kick right now. I'm gonna go check on his laundry because I think it's done. I'm gonna do my dishes. I would like to sit down and do some stitching. I kind of want to sit down and read today. I'm feeling reading. But before I go, let's do my Advent and Caden's. So today was day 5 of my coffee Advent and for his cocoa, and this is Nutcracker sweet coffee, and it is pralines rolled in sugar and spice with a splash of vanilla. The coffee grounds for this one smelled really, really good. I have it right here. Drink break. It's good. It's really good. It might be a 2-cup of coffee today, and that's all right. Caden's cocoa is a caramel creme brulee cocoa, which he's really excited about. We ended up not decorating our Christmas tree last night. The boys made snacks last night. I will talk about that on a different day because that's a Christmas tradition we have, and this video is already pretty long. So I think we are going to decorate the tree tonight, and I told Caden he could have his hot chocolate while we decorate the tree. So I have to pause the video real quick because I didn't look up what the Do Good December for today is. So give me 1 second. Okay, so today's Do Good December for December 11th is to buy an extra item and donate it to your local food bank, which I love. I believe the charity my work is donating to this year is one of our local food banks, so it just kind of works out and goes hand in hand. So, and Bryant has to stop at the grocery store on his way home from work today anyways because we need dishwasher detergent because we don't have any, and I currently have a dishwasher full of dirty dishes. So I will just ask him to grab a couple extra things, and I'll take those to work with me tomorrow, which is really exciting. So that's all I've got. I'm going to end this one here. It's going to be long enough, but I will talk to you all tomorrow. Do some good today.